Europeans.
Europeans.
Built the modern world.
European?
We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We built the modern world. We built the modern world. Europeans.
Europeans.
Built the modern world.
European?
We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We invented the modern world.
I feel you. You're so dumb.
We invented the modern world.
You fucking degenerate.
We saved billions of people from starvation.
You joking?
We built modern civilization. White people are the best thing that ever happened to the world.
Whoa.
We are so amazing, and I love myself, and I love white people.
Say that one more
Fuck
time.
yeah, white
Say
people.
it right here.
Fuck yeah, white men. We're white men. We did everything. Look, I don't hate other people. I just love white people. I just love white men. I just love white men.
Oh, God.
I think we're so conditioned to think that Zionism simply means the right to have the nation of Israel. This is where things go south. There was scheming and scamming, obviously. But if the Louisiana Purchase was total scheming and scamming, the United States may have been a Freemason experiment. Dude, I mean... Do you guys know the history of fucking, what's his name? Who wrote Common Sense? Paine, Thomas Paine. He was so Freemason satanic. And this is real. You guys got to face this shit about our history as well. Thomas Paine was such a Freemason Satanist that he had someone by his bed at all times as he was dying so that no one could lie and say he accepted Jesus Christ. Ben Franklin was an orgying maniac. And I love America. I'm a proud American. Tel Aviv is the sodomy capital of the world. Tell that to fucking Los Angeles, dude. I've never been to Israel. It might suck. My whole thing isn't a love of Israel. I don't love Israel. I find a lot of Jews crazy annoying. Crazy annoying. But it's if you take away it's all about precedent, right? It's the same with abortion. The reason that I don't believe in any abortion is because once you say you can have an abortion at 15 weeks, there's no argument that you can't have an abortion at 40 weeks. And so now people are they're so shocked and so appalled at the newborn baby of third trimester abortion. I'm it's been that the whole time. You just didn't know that because you don't understand the slippery slope. It's not a fallacy. As Gavin McGinnis said, play it through. It's if you can't identify when life begins, conception, you can take it to the wall. You can take it all the way, straight to Satan's mouth. It's the same with nations. It's if you say that because the Rothschilds and the British government and the Balfour Declaration was so tricky, they can't be a nation, apply that to yourself. And when you do that, you realize you're now a hypocrite and you're living in a world of lies. Now, that does not mean we have to fight their wars. That does not mean we can't condemn their acts of terror. That does not mean we have to build their wall. That's what it is. And that's what it is. Someone said, Gavin, LOL, you need to revamp your friends list. Well, now you're banned. You're putting the time out. I think putting the time out is almost more humiliating. Gavin's a great man. And I will be in England with Tommy Robinson. He asked me to sing the How They Rule You song at a giant rally. Dude, this rally is going to be epic. I may fucking die, but I don't think so. I'm not scared at all. Oh, and it's not about when life begins. It's about whether that life is worth saving. A cockroach or a fruit fly is a life too. If you believe that, then you're a Satanist. If you think a cockroach or a fruit fly is the same life as a human soul, we don't have anything in common, dude. And I know you're a bear. You're here all the time. I recognize your name. But it's if you think a cockroach and a fruit fly is the same as a human life, that's Satanism. No, you don't worship environmentalism. It's communism. Green on the outside, red on the inside. It's when this whole Sarah McLachlan bullshit, it's all to fucking just wreck the human spirit, that we are special, dude. The human soul is special. I am right-wing as fuck. Most abortion takes out blacks. 95% of black females vote Democrat. I won't put my ethics, my soul, my beliefs above politics. I won't do it. And if people are like, you're being weak, like Richard Spencer's like, he wants to fucking abort all the blacks. I'm like, so what nation do you get after that? Like, what do you stand on? What's your fucking beliefs? I'd put a bullet through any pedophile's brain myself. I would volunteer for that job. I would be scared. I would like it too much. If you want to understand that I am not a pacifist. If I had a proven pedophile in my hands, I would take their esophagus and rip it out of their fucking neck, and I would laugh. I'm dead serious. And it's like, so when people think that I'm not willing to say the hard truth, it's like, I would enjoy the execution of pedophiles to the point where, like, I would be scared to do it because I would get bloodlust. I would. I know me. I would want to see their fucking ghost run. You ever put a bullet in an animal? And for like a minute, I want to see that in a pedophile. You still think I'm a pacifist? I want to see their ghost run. I don't even want to torture them. Because when you look at, it's intimate. Torture is intimacy. Torture is, it's like when you look at the abyss too long, the abyss will look back. If you take pleasure in torturing, you will become the monster you torture. But if you take pleasure in eliminating snakes, I know I would. I would just zip, just all day long. It would get to the point where I get like pedophile elbow, where my arm would hurt from killing them. And I'd be like, pedophile elbow, but I got to get more. I'm dead serious. Not only would I not feel any moral, I would literally put these people out. It would be just out. And I would have a lust. This is what I'm scared of. This is what I know I don't want to open certain doors in my life where it's like, I would be like, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? I have like just enough OCD to be repetitive as fuck. And once like the justice system falls, which it will, I have a list, man. Like I have a list. I'm not going to jail. I don't want to go to jail. I'd go to jail, for freedom, political reasons. Like I've already accepted. I went to Canada and mocked Justin Trudeau illegally like a month ago. But I'm not going to start going on a killing spree. But if the justice system completely disintegrates, I got a list. All pedophiles. It's not people I hate. I would be upset if someone hurt Joe Rogan. I can't stand that guy. That's not a guy who deserves to die. People that fuck kids. I got a list, man. I know people that that they've evaded the justice system. I would fucking take them all out. And I would do it with a backpack and a sandwich, a lot of water, and my new 4x4. I'm not going to name them. Are you out of your fucking mind? If something happens to them, I'd be the first person to... That's why sometimes I leave on my location services for my phone, because I want to be able to prove that I didn't kill people. All right. Greatly appreciate the Spielberg info, Big Bear. Anytime. Oh, and free speech for members, Benjamin. Well, now you're banned. No, I weed the garden. I don't even believe in free speech, really, when it comes to this type of shit. Because it ruins it for everybody. It's like, imagine if, you're having an opera. My dad sang opera. I'm a classical piano player, but I'm pretty sure that everyone knows that. What's up? Mustache. Imagine you go to an opera and it's like, like someone's doing an aria of an magic flute, the queen of the whatever. It's like, and some guy's just like, well, I want you to talk about Eric Nimmer. Gone. And it's not because you're scared of the truth, bro. You're scared of the truth. No, you're ruining beauty. And I am more and more starting to be like, weed the garden. For sure, dig graves first. No, you feed them to pigs, guys. Ah, shit, I told you guys what really to do. Don't dig a grave. Feed them to animals. Come on. What are you, a bunch of amateurs? Take out the teeth, cut off the fingers, feed them to fucking animals. And then you might have to go through the shit to see if they have any fucking serial numbers on anything that has been put in them with surgery. Come on, guys. Feed them to animals. Owen is a mustache beast of truth, much support, man. Thank you. Spiel, a lengthy speech intended to persuade. Spiel. It's a fact. You know, Fievel means the brilliant one. Fievel goes west. Have you heard of a YouTuber named Patriot Nurse? She's cool and talks about prepping and combating leftism. Also, we should make a song to the tune of Come Fly With Me called Comply With Me. Love ya. That's great, Reese. I love it. Hey, BB, I've always wanted to help people for a living, and what you and Crowder produce is great. I'd love to chat with you about something like an apprenticeship for me. Thank you, Highland Bear. Man, if I didn't have a family, I would have so many bears at my house all the time. That's when a cult could potentially start. There's no cult because I never want to fuck anyone's wife or girlfriend, like, nothing. And I don't want your money unless you want to write me a super chat. So it's like, it's very anti-cult, but at the same time, if I didn't have a family that would be freaked out by strangers, I would constantly be like, bears, come over to the compound. But, you know, I love my family. Yeah, that'd be, well, the future, you guys want to in on the, I've been planning this for a long time, but I want to buy a theater and make it for bears. And, like, that's the place where people want to meet and like, come up with ideas and apprentice. It can't be my home. I understand that my home is a sacred place. It's a place for my family. There's no bears. But I want a place for bears. I want a place where that guy go, hey, man, let's see what you can do. Come by the theater. That would be legendary. That's the future. All right. People create their own hell with the lies they tell others. Fact. Check out the kill stream. I already have my ones. I already have my guys. Maybe I will, though. Ice Bear from Viking Iceland. Support and love. Much respect. Love it. Love it. Iceland. Hey, BB. Love the legendary ideology and big Nephilim balls to express it. Keep up the good fight. Can I be verified as vegetarian Barry? Yes. Welcome. I've been procreating and building fences before you made it cool. I love it, James. Thanks on behalf of the children. Anytime. BB, we were all children at one point. That's why it blows my mind when people don't protect the children. I'm like, you were once a child. And, someone blew my mind about the word kid. Stop calling them kids. And I do it too. I'm not judging. I figured this out yesterday from a bear. Kids are baby goats. Call them children. Kids is weird. Kids is a spell. Kids is wizardry. If you say, oh, my kids, those are baby goats. Children. I'm serious. These little things matter. Stop calling them kids. I never thought of it ever. I've been saying kids for decades. I'm just a kid. All my kids. Kids are young goats. Your kids aren't goats. Goats get sacrificed, and they're also associated with Satan. Children. It makes a fucking difference, guys. It does. These are the things that make a difference. These battles are so deeper than you can possibly imagine. I can't say what you can imagine. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but these forces act through us. Symbol, repetition, compliance. This is how they make us build our own prisons. Call them children, not kids. This is better than the Grammys. I don't even know the Grammys are on. Bunch of sodomites. BB, you're right about everything as usual. As Christians, the Bible points out all these archetypal themes to us. Read it and live. When is PDX? Hopefully soon, my friend. The Godfather, the book, writes about Hollywood pedophilia and drunken orgies. It's been known for years, open secret. Right, but people don't have the balls to talk about it. Like, this There's 5,400 people right now. Like, this stream affects things. And I'm happy with it. Did you pick any names for the beer? There's been, this one dude got me a bunch of domain names. I got to write thank you to him, but like Big Bear Beer and stuff. There's been hundreds. We're going to make beer. Hey, BB, what do you think of Tom Hanks? I love his son. I'm friends with Colin. I did House Bunny with Colin. He's a great guy. Tom Hanks, I think, is a pedophile, but, you know, he's horrifying. Can I be, what do we got here? I missed a bunch. I'm going to see if my wife will bring up one more call. I only brought up two. Hang on, let's watch this one more time as I go grab one more claw. This is why, boys, grow a stash. Amy, you need something from the store?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Why?
I'm going to go get some mustache wax. All right, here we go. Thanks, bro, for being a voice in our crazy times. Anytime. It's an exciting time. We're going to win. Big Bear, can I make some highlight videos of your stuff and upload them and spread the word? The same way they do for Joe Rogan videos. Huge fan, love your vids. Keep on fighting the good fight. Please do that. Do you know how many people we're not reaching because I go so long? Tons of people are like, Big Bear, I love your videos. Make them 15 minutes, not 3 hours. And I'm like, well, I try to, and then I start talking about, you know, mind control, and then I start playing Pink Floyd, and then I start trying to make the fire brighter, and then before you know it, I'm 3 hours deep, and everyone's went to bed.
Tolerance. It's okay to smirk. Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that. And click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.